Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about what to do while we're staying at home. Alright, so I've created an entire list today of what I do to keep myself busy and to keep my mind active, and I thought I would share it with you guys and give you guys some tips and tricks on how to stay home, stay happy, and stay healthy. So stay tuned to watch my tips and tricks on what I do whilst I stay at home. Alright, so to get started, number one is to clean your environment. So I think that this is very, very important for the reason that you never spend this much time at home. So it's important to be happy within your environment. Make sure it's not cluttered and go around your house, and maybe it's time to reorganize your house. I have heard of the great benefits of rearranging your kitchen or rearranging your lounge or your bedroom. Clean up your environment because that definitely has an effect on your mental health, and it will affect your moods and how you feel every day. So make sure that your environment is clean and that you're happy within your environment. Number two is to learn a new recipe or try out a recipe. So this is either baking or it can be cooking. I do have some cooking videos on my channel. Feel free to go check those out and maybe try some of those recipes. So maybe it's time that we all bring out that chef and that baker in us. Try out that creme brulee recipe. So learn a new recipe, try a new recipe. I see within lockdown, a lot of people are exchanging recipes. Maybe speak to your grandma, speak to a family member about maybe trying out one of their old recipes. All right, and swap some recipes around. I think that's a lot of fun. Number three is to attend virtual events. I've seen this boom over the last few months. Just go look online and search for virtual events. I have attended two shows of a comedian. He's doing virtual shows. You pay about 50 Rand a show and you get to watch his show, which is really awesome. So check out for those virtual events. I've also seen there's some museums over the world that are allowing people to go on a virtual tour. So just go check those out. I think those are a lot of fun, and it brings it into a whole different world. I'm very excited to go and look at one of these virtual museums. I'm a lover for museums and art, so I actually want to go look at some of those museums. So that's another option. Option number four that you can do is to maybe have a sort of spa day. So get your nails done. All right, I do my nails once a week. So get your nails done, do a facial, have that hot bath with all those bubbles and all those essential oils that you've always wanted but don't have the time for. You have the time now. Spoil yourself a bit. So I do also have some nail videos on my channel and some facial videos. So do go check those out and maybe get some tips and tricks on what colors to do and what type of facials you should do. We know that all of us girls have that one drawer of just facial skincare products that we never do. Maybe take this time to try them all out. You could do one every week and try out the different effects and maybe give a few reviews. You have the time now. Go experiment. I think that's awesome. Number five is to do some exercise. Just because we're indoors doesn't mean that we can't exercise and stay fit and healthy. So what I've been doing for the past 3 weeks is I have been doing 2-kilometer runs. What I do is I run all around my property. All right, it takes quite a while. 2 kilometers takes quite a while, but run around the property, and it's quite fun because all the dogs come join along and they also get some exercise. There's some of our dogs that have lost some weight, which is amazing. So try some exercise. I do have a video on a 7-minute workout for women. Go check that out. It's a really awesome app. It's really fun. So take this time to get that summer body that you've wanted. You have the time now. Exercise. I promise you it'll help you feel better about yourself. You'll feel accomplished and you'll see it within your self-esteem. You'll see how great you'll feel. I've been doing this for the last 3 weeks and I've started to notice I'm losing weight and I'm feeling amazing about myself. So definitely exercise. I can't pant it more. So number 6 that I have is to start a memory book. So I've started my own memory book. I will be doing a video on it in the next few months coming up. I have a lot of little mementos because I'm a very, very sentimental person, all right? Whenever my boyfriend and I went to concerts or I went to concerts with friends, I'd always keep all the tickets from high school. If there were little love letters I got from boyfriends or crushes, I would keep them all just because they're all very special to me and they make who Ilona K is today. So I've kept them all and I've created a memory book where I've stuck them all in. So go through your drawers and maybe you also have a lot of these memories and have a lot of things that you want to keep, little mementos. Stick them all in a book, even if they're badges, even if they're medals. It doesn't matter the size of them. Maybe create yourself a memory book. That would be quite fun. Option number 7 is to get on reading. All you bookworms, go to that bookshelf and go grab a book. Take the time now to read all your favorite books. I know for me, I don't read as much as I used to just because I don't really have the time for it. Whereas I now do. So take that time and go get out all those dusty books and go read some books. I've added a cute little clip over here so you can see some of my favorite books. Check that out. Alright, so here we are at my bookshelf. I love reading. I am a total bookworm. So I want to show you some of my favorite books. So this book over here is The Language of Flowers. Just in brief, it's about a girl who lived in a lot of orphanage homes and she didn't know how to express herself, so she used the language of flowers in order to express herself. And at the back there's a whole dictionary as to what all the different flowers mean. So this is my ultimate favorite book. I absolutely love it. It did take me a long time to read, just because I'm a very slow reader, but this is my ultimate favorite book, The Language of Flowers. Alright, another one of my favorite books is The Woman Who Stole My Life. Right, that's what it looks like. This book is incredible. I unfortunately can't say what it's about because I would ruin the story, but it is an amazing book. You can see how thick it is. It took me quite a few years to read for the reason that I generally only read when I'm on holiday, so it took me about 3 years to read. And again, I'm a very slow reader, but this again was an amazing book. I cried so many times in it, to be honest. This is another favorite of mine. Alright, this book is called Someone Else's Life. This book I cried like a baby in. This was an amazing. Alright, so this book is about two families who the children got swapped at birth. So that's why it says someone else's life, because the girl felt as if she was living in someone else's life because she was living with their mom and dad, not her real mom and dad. So this book made me cry like an absolute baby, but it is such a good read. I would recommend it. Then my ultimate favorite is definitely Diary of a Wimpy Kid. 150%. This was the first book that I ever got to read properly. It's an amazing children's book. You can see there a lot of the pictures. There's a lot of pictures and little doodles. It is such a fun book. It is also super funny. I loved this book, and this book was the book that actually got me into reading. Before this, I didn't like reading. I couldn't read at all. I hated reading, but when I got to learn this book, I bought every single one. So I have the entire collection. So this is the first book, and this is the last book that I have. I think there's about 2 more that came out after this that I haven't bought as yet. So this is my ultimate favorite book. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I may be in my 20s, but this book I can still read till today. It just makes me feel like a kid, and it reminds me of the importance of reading and why I got into it. So yeah, this is my favorite book. So there's some of my favorite books. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. So a lot of these are my top favorite books, but I just thought I'd share with you guys a few of my ultimate favorite books. Number 8, the ultimate, we all know, binge watching. So yes, binge watching's a thing. You have the time, why not take advantage of it? Catch up with all those shows that you want. Go binge watch that series with those 8 seasons that you want to watch. Take the time now and don't feel guilty about it. Go watch those series, go watch those movies. So make a list of all the movies that you got through and all the movies you want to watch. Something I did a few years ago was I went to go research 100 movies you should watch before you die. And what I started doing is I started ticking off the list all the movies that I had watched, because they're of the top greatest movies. Maybe go do that. Maybe take the time to go watch all those movies. It's quite insightful because there are animations there are action movies, horror movies, comedy, romance. So you're not just stuck into one genre. There's a whole range. There's 100 movies. It's a lot of movies. So there's a great idea to pass some time by. My number 9 is to learn a new skill. So maybe go research. Maybe there's a skill or a craft you've always wanted to learn but didn't have the time to, or you weren't too sure, you're a little bit shy to try it out. Take the time now and go learn that new skill. You'll feel so accomplished afterwards. There's a skill I learned about 4 months ago. It's the mandala dot art painting. I attended a class, it was in January 2020. I attended a class with my mom and my sister to learn this skill, and it's been amazing. I've enjoyed it so much. It's really easy to do. It looks very complicated, but it's super easy. So maybe take the time to go learn that. So during this lockdown, I've been able to do a few of these paintings, and I just thought I'd share with you guys a short video on the painting that I did earlier this week. I decided to be a bit creative and try a spiral on a rock, so that was quite interesting. It was a little bit difficult in the beginning, but towards the end, I actually really started to love it. There's the first painting I did. I did that one in the dot arting class. This is one that I did by myself. All right, I really love that one. That's my second one I did. Here's my third one, which is quite awesome because it's on a heart. That one I really love doing. I did this one last week. It's just a cute one, a small one, and I really love the colors in it. And this is the rock spiral one, the most recent one that I've done. I really love doing this one, and this one was so much fun. So here's all of them as a whole. I've done 5 so far, and I hope to do a lot more during this lockdown. So I hope you guys enjoy these, and I will be doing a tutorial on them soon. So please do go check out that on my channel, and I hope to see some of your projects. For option number 10 that I have is to clean up that computer of yours. So my computer was so full of photos, it was so slow. I was trying to play games with my boyfriend online, and I kept freezing, it kept kicking me, my computer kept just bombing out. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take the time and go through these photos. And there are a lot of videos and memes that people send me that I honestly don't need to keep on my laptop. I've cleaned out my laptop, and I've cleaned out 200 gigs. I'm very proud of myself, to be honest. Take this time to clean out that computer of yours. Maybe it's bombarded with a lot of documents that you don't need anymore. Maybe it's running slow and you're getting annoyed with it because you have too many photos, too many videos. Maybe you have too many apps and games. Take this time to make your computer squeaky clean. Number 11 is to make a vision board. So I've spoken about this in one of my other videos, to make a vision board. So write down your goals, things that you want to achieve. Maybe you want to go study. Maybe you want to earn more. Maybe you want to buy a new car. I know within these trying times, it's very difficult to think about the future and think about tomorrow. But in all honesty, you have the time right now to do it. So I would recommend take this time. Go and make those goals and put them onto a board, and put this board everywhere. Have a copy of it on your phone, put it on your fridge, put it in your bathroom, put it in your bedroom, put it everywhere. Because the more you see it, the more you'll believe that you have it, and the more you will strive to achieve it. So take this time to create a vision board. I think that'll be awesome. Option number 12 is to try out a new hairstyle. All right, so I'm one that loves doing hair, and I love doing braids and plaits. So maybe try out a new hairstyle. So go online. There are loads of hairstyles and hair tutorials. Maybe try out a new hairstyle. And when you get back to work, you can try out all these funky, cool hairstyles that you've done. I have a lot of hairstyles on my channel, so go check them out and maybe try them and let me know how yours came out. All right, so I'm just going to take 2 parts from the side of the hair there, going to put them together. And then I'm going to put an elastic around that, just around those pieces of hair. Then what you're going to do is grab one from the right hand side, grab a piece of hair, and then you're going to fold that in to the middle and bring it through the bottom. Right? Just make sure that you got that hair apart from the rest of the hair so you don't lose it. Don't put it in your mouth. Kidding. And then I'm going to take the other side, do the same, loop that in the middle of the hair there. And then I'm going to take these 2 pieces that I've just gathered. I'm going to grab some elastics. All right, I'm just going to tie that quite a bit below. Right, just like that. Then I'm going to grab some clips. So I'm going to grab that one side and I'm just going to pin that up. I'm going to do this a few times just to have that hair all nice and neat. Alright, so I've just added a picture on the screen of the end result so you can see how the hairstyle came out. So it turns out that the hairstyle didn't come out as right. I'm going to have to do a little bit more practice on that. The hairstyle was a bit of a flop, to be honest. It looked a lot easier than it really was. So I've decided to do a different hairstyle for this video. That's how my hair looks. I was going to have that hairstyle for the video, but because it didn't turn out right, I decided to just try a different hairstyle. I've got a Dutch plait just going all along there. All right, awesome. Number 13 is to do some FaceTime, do some WhatsApp calling or some Skype calling with your friends and family. So just because we're apart and we need to stay safe at home doesn't mean that we can't connect with family and friends. So I know a lot of my family and friends, what they do is they're using an app called Zoom, and on Zoom you can see a lot of people at once. What you do is you all join into the Zoom meeting and you can all see each other and interact, and I think that that's a lot of fun. Right, so try out some FaceTime or try out some WhatsApp calling, Skype calling, Zoom calling with your friends and family. It's an awesome way to stay connected and to check up on what they're doing on their days. All right, so number 14 that I have is to follow the trend and try out some TikTok videos. So I have a few TikTok videos. You're welcome to follow me. The link will be down below. I haven't taken videos in a very long time, but go try out. I know TikTok has all these challenges. There's the mirror challenge, the pillow challenge. There's all these dancing challenges all the time. So maybe it's time to create a TikTok account and become TikTok famous. So number 15 is to learn a new language. So I think it would be awesome to learn a new language. Languages I've always wanted to learn is Zulu and Spanish. I'm currently learning Zulu as part of my course to become a teacher. I'm studying a postgrad in teaching. So I'm starting to learn a little bit of Zulu and I know a few words. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Sawubona, kunjani, niyaphila. So that means Sawubona is hello, Kunjani is how are you doing, and I replied with Niyaphila, which means I am fine. So take this time to learn a new language. I know there are loads of YouTube videos that you can go watch to learn a new language, lots of online resources, as well as an app called Duolingo, which I used a few years ago to learn some Spanish. It's a really awesome app. It's very interactive. It's a lot of fun and it's easy to use. I will link that down below as well. Number 16 is to clean out your closet. All right. We all have too many clothes. Let's all be honest and just call a spade a spade. We all have too many clothes. So what you can do is take this time to go through your cupboard, go through your closet, look at what you don't wear anymore, what doesn't give you joy, what's too big, too small, put that on the package, and once lockdown's over, go give it to a charity, go give it to someone less fortunate. I do have a video on me cleaning out my closet. Go check that out for some tips and tricks and join in on the fun on cleaning out a closet. It is very rewarding and you will feel great afterwards, I promise. Number 17 I have is for all of us students. So why don't you take the time and study for that exam? I'm a current student and I've taken this time to also study, to prep for my exams, do my assignments, and be prepared. Number 18, finish a craft project. This one goes out to all of us crafters out there who have all these projects that we have for years that we haven't finished. So I've got a lot of mine as well that I haven't finished. So I've taken this time to finish a craft project. So here's me on my couch. I'm just knitting. All right, so 3 years ago for Christmas, me and my friends were playing Secret Santa, and my friend chose me as Secret Santa. He needed to buy me something which he thought that I would love, and he bought me, so what we could do is we could give them some options. So I didn't know who would buy me a gift, so we had a WhatsApp group and I would put on the group what I would like, and one of the things I said is I would like chunky wool. I love chunky wool. It's so much easier to knit with and it's so much quicker. So he bought me this amazing multicolored pink chunky wool, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't know what to do with it. Because it was so special as a gift, I wanted to make something special with it. So a lot of years deliberating and not sure what to do with it, I finally decided that I'm going to make a backdrop with the wool. So here's me knitting on my couch, and you can see that I'm busy knitting up this backdrop that I've used for today's video. All right, so here's the backdrop that I've used. So I knitted this entire backdrop. All right, I just thought it'd be cool and it'd be funky and fun to have something different in my videos. So here's my knitted backdrop. Thank you, Adrian, for the gift, and now you can see what I've done with it. I really appreciate it. Love you lots. All right, option number 19.
Moments later.
So option number 19 is to start a YouTube channel on something you love. Whether it may be writing music, singing songs, doing covers, knitting, cooking, gaming, vlogging, why not start a YouTube channel? This is the perfect time to start a YouTube channel, get your followers, get your channel growing. So why not consider starting a YouTube channel? It's very quick, it's very easy. And as I said in one of my other videos, this is month number 1 that I've been on YouTube, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It keeps me busy. I'm enjoying it. I appreciate all my supporters. It's really amazing that you guys watch my videos, you comment. I'm really, really loving it on YouTube. So why not start your own YouTube channel? So last but definitely not least, number 20 is gaming. So why not gather the family around and play your favorite board game? We all love Monopoly, right? So why not take this time, gather the family around, play some board games? I think it'll be great fun. I am such a lover for board games. I love board game nights, so I definitely would take this time and play as many board games as possible. If you have friends and family that are overseas or in the same town as you, but due to lockdown, you're not able to visit them, why not try out some online gaming? I have a boyfriend who is part of an entire gaming family, so I've actually taken this time to try and step a bit into their world, and I'm loving it. I play Minecraft with my boyfriend and his friends, which is so much fun. Building, crafting, mining. I'm really loving it. I also play with his family, his cousin and his aunt. I'm really enjoying that. We're playing a strategy game, which I'm totally obsessed with at this moment. So play some board games, play some online games. And what's awesome is that it feels as if you're right there with them. You can join an app called Discord where you talk to them, which makes me feel like I'm right there with them. So even though they say just 5 minutes away, it makes me feel like I'm right there with them. I get to talk to them, play a game. I think that's really awesome. So board games or online gaming, I think you should try that out. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. There were my 20 ideas of what to do while you're at home. And I want to remind you all to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. I hope this video helped some of you, give you some ideas on what to do whilst you're at home. If you like them, please give this video a thumbs up. Please comment down below some of your tips and tricks that you've been doing whilst at home. Let me know which options you love, from 1 to 20. Let me know which one's your favorite one. Maybe you've tried some of them out. I think that'll be awesome if you share that with me. And please remember to subscribe to this video, tap that notification bell. And once again, thank you so much for all your support and to all my subscribers. So thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.